Scott, world number 2 now. Adam, you're coming in with great form, though. You have 5 top 10 finishes in a row. What's been the secret ingredient for you?
Well, I mean, I think the hard work's paying off with some great consistency, but I just haven't lit it up for 4 days over the last couple months. And the way the other guys are playing, especially Rory, obviously, but Sergio, they're really playing some sharp golf for 4 rounds, and to get in there and contend for a win this week, I believe I'm going to have to play well all 4 rounds.
And obviously you've had good finishes at the majors, and you've been one of the most consistent performers, and you finished 5th at the Open Championship. Will this year feel like a disappointment without winning a major?
I think so, because expectations were high, obviously, coming off winning the Masters last year. And you don't take for granted winning a major, but I've really worked hard towards improving any area of my game I could, and I think I've done that with my putting and my short game this year. And like I said, I just haven't quite been in contention the way I want. So, I've analysed that and hopefully adjusted my strategy just enough this week to come away with a win.
Can you reveal your strategy at all?
Make a lot more birdies. That's the only way. I think seriously around this golf course, there are going to be opportunities for good scores. There's potential eagle holes out there, and the way guys are playing, they're not going to make too many bogeys, so we're going to see some good scores this week.
Yeah, speaking of that, what's going to be the key part of your game to posting good rounds here?
It's pretty generous off the tee. In saying that, you still want to be in the fairway. You're not going to want to play this golf course from the rough. You're going to want to be in the fairway and then trying to get it in the right spots on the greens. There are a lot of hogs backs and few subtle tiers on the greens. And to be in that area around the pin where it's fairly flat will be a big advantage.
And is there a difference between number 1 and number 2 in the world?
Yeah, quite a lot, actually. It was a great couple months for me being number 1, but Rory's played superior golf this summer for sure, and after winning a major in a world event, I think he's in the right position right now, but I'll be trying hard to take that back off him this week.
Does that make you hungrier, and is Rory the guy that everyone is chasing now?
Oh, absolutely. He's really put his foot down and stamped his authority on the game this summer, and I'd like to be the guy who can answer right back and get Rory thinking a little bit.
And the 18th hole, can you just talk about that as a finishing hole?
Yeah, the 18th here at Valhalla is really interesting hole. It's a reachable par 5, and you think of it as a great birdie or even eagle chance, but the green is so strange. It's like a banana-shaped green with a bunker in the middle, and if you get in the wrong spot there, it's going to be very tricky. So that second shot when you're going for the green is really important. I think you're going to see a fair bit of drama there, like we've seen in the past here.
And do you recall the 2000 PGA here at Valhalla with Tiger and Bob May dueling, and what do you remember about that?
Yeah, of course, I remember a lot about the PGA in 2000. I wasn't playing. I'd only been a pro maybe 7 weeks at that point, and it was incredible golf to watch. The way Bob May just kept going and going and going, and Tiger was so solid as well, and it came down to making these clutch putts. It was just incredible golf. But I remember maybe the first time seeing enormous crowds up the 18th. It's a real amphitheater with the natural mounding they have around there, and just remember so many people there, and for then the excitement of those guys making putts on the 72nd hole, it was very cool.
Thanks so much for your time, Adam. Play well this week.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Get that number 1 ranking back.